Hey everyone, I'm Trisha Swenson with Vail Daily Live. Join us for today's show because we're going to let you know about the history of Lionshead as well as the future of Vail Resorts and some huge, epic lift upgrades. Ken Hovey will be up on Vail Mountain. Ashley LaFleur will be in our studio. I'll be reporting from the base of Lionshead. Vail Daily Live starts now.
Hey, good morning. Happy Monday. It is September 27th. You're watching Vail Daily Live. I'm your host here in the studio, Ashley LaFleur. You just saw Trisha Swenson out in Lionshead first thing this morning. The fall colors are in full effect. It's so beautiful. And we're going to have a look at what's going on with your weather. We have some big changes on the way. And then, of course, like she was just saying, we have a show that's just packed full of information, a little history, a little update on what's going on with some of the improvements that will be happening with Vail Resorts. And we'll also have some of the most stunning views from the top of Vail Mountain, compliments of Ken Hovey. We're going to look at some of those fall photos from around town. We'll have your headlines and so much more on this Monday edition of Vail Daily Live. Thank you so much for joining us. And also, if you are joining us, if you're watching on Facebook or on YouTube, please make sure to chat with us. Use that chat feature and let us know what's going on. Tell us where you're watching from. If you have any questions, we love to hear from you while the show is going on. It's our favorite part about the show is that we actually get to interact with you. So please take advantage of that. And don't forget to subscribe as well so you don't miss out on any of the action. We're on YouTube. We're on Roku, we're on Amazon Fire. We're on Spotify. We're on VailDaily.com, VailDailyLive.com. So make sure to reach out and engage with us. And first thing this morning, I want to open it up and let's take it to Ken Hovey at the top of Vail Mountain this morning. Ken Hovey, I mean, oh my gosh, this is stunning. What are you taking photos of?
Let me get out of the way for you, Ashley. How do you not bring a camera for moments like this? You should always have a camera at the handy. Everyone has their phone. But when, especially this time of year up here on Vail, I brought mine. Good morning. I'm going to set this down for just a moment. Let you take it all in. It is a simply gorgeous morning here in the mountains. I want to say hello to all of our Vail Daily Live viewers. I'm up here. Might recognize this. I'm right next to Chair 2, Avanti. Trisha's down in Lionshead. We have a great program for you today. We're going to be discussing one of my favorite hotels, the Arabelle at Vail Square, one of Vail's most iconic hotels right down in Lionshead, kind of the hub of everything, right next to ski school. And of course, Starbucks is there. That's great. And Vail Sports. We'll find out more from them. We're going to find out about the mountain. This past weekend, Ashley, was the second to the last weekend that you can ride the gondolas to the top of the mountain. That'll continue next weekend. We'll have some details on that. Also, the Game Creek Chalet back in Game Creek Bowl. We have one of my favorite hikes that's going to be coming up on the program. It is Berry Picker and more. So we definitely have a lot in store for our viewers, including more of this. I'll have some views of Holy Cross coming up in the next hour.
Oh my gosh, I'm really, really excited about this show. And Ken, I was hoping you could help me just let people know what's going on with our weather first thing this morning. So about what temperature are you experiencing right now? I see you got the beanie on, you got the jacket on. How's it feeling?
It is definitely a bit cooler up here today. First thing, I came prepared for it. I can tell it's already warming up significantly. I'll be shedding those layers, and so will our viewers. Weather today looks pretty good throughout the day. It's over the next couple days that we could see some more adverse conditions that pop up. Some rain showers are likely. That'd be good as the fire danger is high. Want to thank our good friends over at Betteridge for bringing you this weather and mountain report. We'll start it off in Vail, and then we'll work our way out to the west. Established back in 1897, stop by and see Betteridge and say hello to my friend Denise Calvin. She runs the place and she has all the coolest bling you can imagine. We'll bring up those details for you before we send it back to Ashley and Trisha. Your weather, very comfortable today. It'll get warm down valley up into the 70s. Here on the mountain, if you are coming up today, first thing, if you're doing that hike, still feels pretty cool out here. It is in the low 40s, but as you can see, it does warm up significantly by the end of the day. Plenty of sunshine here, beautiful an opportunity to step outside at night to see the stars with these clear skies and to check out the moon. As you go down valley, you'll see those temperatures come up, and just overall a really nice day. And for our viewers that are tuned in around the world wondering about our weather and especially our smoke conditions, because that was talked about so often throughout our summer, it's perfect right now. If you were to come to Vail at this very moment, this is the best time that you could come. If you came this weekend for the final operations of the lift, even better. A lot to celebrate. And I have a feeling, Ashley, even after the lifts close, we are going to be busy. I don't think there is an off season anymore.
I would completely agree with you, and especially when it looks like that, Ken. Of course, there's not an off season. That is just stunning. Okay, we're going to be checking in more with Ken Hovey. We're going to get some different shots from the top of Vail Mountain. And I say, Rach, let's just, let's hold on that shot for just a second. We're going to take a break. And when we come back, we'll be catching up with Trisha Swenson live in Lions. We're going to learn a little bit more about some of the art that you may have never noticed in this incredible space right out front of the Arabelle. And of course, we'll also have your headlines. So soak it in, coming to you live from the top of Vail Mountain on this Monday edition of Vail Daily Live. First thing on a Monday morning, you want to grab that paper, find out what's going on around the community. And of course, it's always free each and every day. Vail Daily, you can pick it up in any one of those blue boxes from Vail all the way to .0, vaildaily.com. If you're watching from somewhere that's not local, and also let us know where you're watching from this morning. Hit us up on that chat on Facebook and on YouTube. And on the front page of the paper this morning, have you heard? Yep. Cowboy drives cattle down a road Saturday in Eagle County and follows the time that the cattle are rounded up and brought to the pastures for the winter. This is compliments of Chris Dillman. So big thank you to him. And also good odds in an odd year. Local officials are making the case that your vote has significantly more impact when it comes to local races and ballot initiatives. That was a great article. I really enjoyed reading it. So make sure to take a look at that on page A3. But as we flip through the paper this morning, we have some fun things as we go back in time with Pam Boyd and the time machine. You can see right there, Kuntz Chevrolet shown above in 1933. It was a business fixture in downtown Eagle for many decades. And then as we keep on cruising through the paper, you'll find some other really entertaining headlines, specifically Restaurant Week starting on Friday. That means over 40 participating restaurants are offering meal and drink specials for $20.21. This goes from October 1st through the 10th. This is a tradition for my Uncle Bill's birthday weekend. We always go and we try a new restaurant for his birthday, which is on October 4th. So excited to have him come up, and we're going to be definitely indulging in that. So that's part of your arts and entertainment segment today. And then as we keep on cruising, local authors celebrate the release of new book. This is a big deal. Nicole Magistro, who you might recognize in that picture, has co-authored a book. She was the former owner of the Bookworm of Edwards. She is an incredible leader in this community, and so excited to see her taking on this next venture. So if you'd like to learn a little bit more, make sure to check out that article in today's paper. So special. And also a big thank you to Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea, helping to fuel our weeks here as we are seeing those daylight hours get a little bit shorter and shorter, but they have delicious coffee, loose leaf tea, and of course they have incredible breakfast offerings like their breakfast empanadas. They have smoothies and so much more with their two locations, one in Minton with their roastery, and the second one is located in Beaver Creek. Now, I think now that we are caffeinated, we are properly caught up on our headlines. Let's send things out to our girl, Trisha Swenson. She is live in Lionshead this morning. Trisha, it looks gorgeous out there. I love the lights behind you.
Oh, I know. Okay, so I'm at the Airbill at Vail Square, and they do have the beautiful lights underneath the bridge that connects to some of the buildings. These are four different buildings that make up the Airbill, and the ice rink will return this winter. We had the event tent up all summer for Vail Jazz and other musical events. Oktoberfest was held here one weekend. A lot of weddings happen in that area. But one thing about the Airbill, many people don't realize the old gondola used to be in this area, and the Kaltenberg Castle, if anyone remembers that, all the German beers, the old restaurants like the Sundance Saloon, all of that was here before they tore it down. Now, the Arabelle was open to the public and had a big celebration on December 29th, 2007. And Ashley, the reason I remember that date is because they gave out these beautiful little plates. I use this for serving desserts. It's Tiffany and Co. And it has the date right there. And I've kept it. You know, I don't cook, so I just serve something that's already store bought on here. But I just thought I'd pull this out of my cupboard and show you. And that gives you a little time reference for how long the Arabelle has been around. But when they developed the Arabelle, they wanted to have a lot of public art. So I'm going to take you on a little tour right now and show you about some of the things you may not notice if you're not paying attention. So here's one of the back walls of the Airbell, and little fountain down below, and take a look at these little creatures. They're kind of folklorish in design. I love this one because that's where the water comes out. So it's like that cat, you know. And look at this guy. It looks like a bison, and there's some mountain goats and everything else on the other side. So this is on the back side of the ice rink, which will be open. And really, what are we, a month and a half away from ski
I know
season?
it's hard to believe. Yeah, November 12th. I'm so excited. I can't believe it's going to be opening so early this year.
I know, so early. So the ice rink will return. They'll put the rink a railing around it. Now, another thing you may not notice, this one's very subtle. So here we are, at kind of one of the pillars, in the center of this courtyard. Check this out. The artwork that can be found. We've got the little raccoons, the bunnies, and it's so subtle because it's the same color as the pillar. And we've got the bobcats and the coyotes, the kids playing in the snow, and the snowboard. So this goes all the way up this pillar. Here are the bears, and those bears
I
are
mean,
out right now. So, and then can you see the clock tower? We've got the glockenspiel that's popular here, and then right in the center is the maypole. So the maypole is a 30-foot high pole, and you see those five little things on there. Those are called guilds, and it represents the flora, the fauna, the four seasons, the activities, and then the night sky. So a maypole in Bavarian culture is a point of gathering, and this is really where you come in from the eastern portal, the northern portal, the southern portal, and then of course the hotel that's on this side. So yeah, just a little art history. Oh, and one more thing, follow me over here because there's this cool little fireplace, Ashley, and
oh, I'd love a good fireplace, especially
okay.
outside. So
Now this
cool.
is outside, and look at this. This is a fragment of the Eagle writing from Lord Alfred Tennyson. So, did you ever notice that before? I think a lot of people just walk by and they don't notice all the public art that we have on, around, inside, outside the air bell.
I mean, that is awesome. Trisha, thank you so much. That's so cool. I never knew the history behind the maypole. And then you're right,
Yeah,
it is really subtle. There's all these really, these hidden little nooks and crannies, but they have so much attention to detail in Lion's Head. It really is spectacular. And of course, with those fall colors, you can't beat it.
I know. Yeah, yeah. But it is really cool. I've always noticed the maypole, and I knew a little bit about, like, oh, maypoles and Bavarian heritage and, kind of what they mean. But when you think about all the different symbolism on this maypole, it is pretty cool. that they have it here. So yeah, just a little tour for you today. But we're gonna probably head over towards the gondola and into the sunshine because it's a little bit chilly in the shade. Do
Yeah,
you need
well,
me to give you a weather, or what do we got going
I
on
tell you
here?
what, listen, you head over into that sunshine. I'm gonna take things up to the top of Vail Mountain because we can see it there, right there, and then we're gonna take it to the very top where Ken Hovey is standing by. Oh my gosh. All right, you guys go warm up. I'm excited for what's next with you. And let's take it up to Ken Hovey. He is at the very tippy top of Vail Mountain right now. Ken,
Cheers.
what you drinking there, buddy?
A little coffee this morning, nice and warm out of my Yeti. When have you ever seen a mountain report where the mountain reporter was looking at Holy Cross, sharing it with the viewer, and there are viewers at home drinking their coffee, spitting it out? They're like, "What? Is that a backdrop? Is that a green screen?" No, no,
Nope.
that's real. Hey, let's take this in. I'll let you take a look. Oh,
Oh
look,
man.
gorgeous. Do you know what run I'm standing on?
I don't know what run you're standing on. Which one is it?
This is Pharaoh. Okay.
Pharaoh.
Chair 2 right there. And then if you continued on the catwalk in this direction, you would go down to Uzo, which takes you down to the Game Creek Chalet, which I'm going to share in just a moment. But Ashley, I wanted to share this hike that I did just a few days ago, 3 or 4 days ago. All right, well, take it back. Day before yesterday, because the gondola was open. You take the gondola up. This is the ridge route that goes to Ptarmigan Loop. And it's kind of right up above where you would find the Grand Traverse. Don't do the Grand Traverse as a hike because that's a biking trail. Yeah, you do the ridge route, takes you up, and then you go to Ptarmigan Loop. This is Chair 7. This is Game Creek Bowl. Looking down, you can see off to the west and see all the way down really to Edwards. It is just such a remarkable view doing it towards sunset. And then this drainage is what takes you down the Minturn Mile. That is the Minturn Mile in the summertime. And a lot of people will recognize going through that ridge. I happened to be on the way down, catch the golden 50th anniversary car. I thought that was kind of fortuitous, and then captured this sunset on that loop. So to do it, you would go up. You can go up either gondola, but I would go up on the gondola that comes out of Lionshead, the Eagle Bond gondola, and then you just do a slight left turn and start to hike up. You'll go past the Grand Traverse, the Grand Traverse, and then you'll go like another 50 yards, and you will find the ridge route, and it's about an hour, maybe-ish, out and back. Took me a little bit longer because I do drink too much coffee and not enough exercise. But you get views like this. That hike, honestly, from this very moment, the last portion you saw, it takes you around the top of that ridge and drops you so that you get a clear view of Holy Cross and then the surrounding mountain ranges. And it is a good time to hike. I would highly suggest it. And when we come back, I'll find another good view for you this morning, and we'll take it down to the Game Creek Chalet, which is Vail's most exclusive on-mountain residence. You have to know about this, Ashley. You can stay the night on Vail Mountain and ski right out the door first thing in the morning, always getting first tracks.
Ah, that's amazing. All right, you enjoy that coffee. Leave that shot up for us. And then, Rachel, I see we've got some chatter going on this morning. Let's just check in. Oh, Rodney Travis, the boss is home. So I'm sneak watching some VDL today in the back room. I enjoyed Trisha's Airbell Square tour. Me too, Rodney, is so much. And my gosh, this shot where you can see Mount of the Holy Cross right there in the background, that blue
Hey,
sky.
I have to tell you, Ashley, real quick, I spend a lot of time, I agree with Rodney, I spend a lot of time at the Arabelle. I learned like 6 new things there. The
Right?
bear, I've been there for years. The bear portion that's in the wall, I have never noticed it. I'm
I
going to seek it out today.
I'm right there with you. I know. I always learn something new when Trisha goes out in the field. Okay. Well, this shot is just stunning. I cannot get enough of this. All
I'll
right,
pan it a
Ken.
little bit for you here.
Yeah. Give us a little pan. Give us a little pan. Oh, looking over Game Creek, and you can just see some of those wispy clouds up there and that blue sky. A little bit of a tiny breeze out there as well. Oh man, I am so jealous of your office view this morning, Ken Hovey. Thank you for sharing that with us. All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to learn more about how you can stay at the top of Vail Mountain. That's right. And we'll also take another look at that local weather forecast. We have some things changing in the next 24 hours. Stay with us.
Berkshire Hathaway Home Services for real estate. Where do we begin? For checklists and for wish lists. For tour after tour after tour, Or is this the one? Or let's just see one more. But closing, finally closing. Your forever agent will be there for all of it. Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, for you, for life.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We are for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% on the best designer brands. Visit outlets@silverthorne.com for current sales and events.
I was just checking out outlets at silverthorne.com to find out more about the sales. So right now, up to 70% off on everything at the Banana Republic Factory outlet. That ends today. Also up to 50% off store-wide at J. Crew Factory. That ends tomorrow. And then right now, they're also doing a semi-annual clearance event at Columbia Sportswear that ends on Thursday. So if you want to get geared up for that winter season, which kicks off November 12th with the opening of Vail Mountain, head on over to Columbia and get some elevated savings at the outlets at Silverthorne. They're located right at exit 205, so super easy to find right along I-70. And of course, they also have those gold medal water streams with the Blue River running through the villages. It's a beautiful setting to do a little shopping. And today is going to be beautiful weather, whether you are shopping or hiking or biking or fishing, whatever it might be that you're interested in. So right now in Vail, it's about 43 degrees and we have just a little bit of a breeze out there. And we're looking at a high in the upper 60s in Vail for today. So as we kind of cruise down the valley, you'll see those temperatures topping out in the upper 70s down in Eagle and in Gypsum, and lots of sunshine in the forecast for today. But Rachel, can we just scroll down just a touch? Get ready for it, girl. Here it's coming. It's coming. Scrolling down. Oh, look at that. So Monday, partly cloudy. We're looking at the temperatures in the upper 60s. By Tuesday, we drop to the lower 60s. And by Wednesday and Thursday, temperatures in the 50s with some moisture on the way. So it's really going to be cooling down over the next 48 hours or so. Really excited about that. Rachel's cringing. She's cringing right now. But that's okay. And also really quickly, I wanted to bring Diane in before. Also, thank you to the outlets at Silverthorne for this local weather forecast and those elevated savings. But Diane was saying, wow, absolutely stunning. And if you are just joining us here on Vail Daily Live, what she was talking about is this shot from the top of Vail Mountain with Ken Hovey. That's where we're going right now. We're going to take it back up to him. All right, Ken, where are you now? Oh,
Ooh, I made it just in time. The trail that we just showed, the ridge route to the loop, this is what I hiked. This is it. That's going downhill, down toward the gondola to download. And do you recognize this?
I recognize that that's beautiful, and I can see all those fall colors behind you.
Do you know the run?
I don't.
This, and I'm curious if people on the chat know it, if they can recognize it during the summer months. In the distance, Beaver Creek, before we get to it, look at the colors today.
Oh, so pretty.
Yeah, it really is breathtaking. For anyone that was here this past weekend, perfect timing. If you're here throughout the week, great timing. Next week, I bet you we're going to start to see, a little dampening of the yellow. It's still going to be here, but this is prime time right now. But I told you about the Game Creek Chalet. Have you ever heard of this, Ashley?
The Game Creek Chalet? I have.
The house,
I have.
yes,
Also,
exactly.
I was getting distracted because John Bonner just chimed in. He said, "Good morning. Wow, awesome view." We're getting a lot of exclamation points this morning, Ken, because that's exactly what we're showing people, right? Is like the exclamation point on everything. This is why we're here, right?
This makes me happy. I literally could cry right now because this is what we're about. It's not about me up here. I want to share it with the viewers, right? They deserve to see this. And I know so many people lead busy lives and they want to get up here, and we have the opportunity to do that. And you can just live virtually. A live shot from Vail Mountain does the heart good in the morning. But so it is stay at the Game Creek Chalet. So before we get to the B-roll, I'll tell you a little bit about the history of this area. Down into Game Creek, at the base of Chair 7, right at the base, people see a building down there and they think that's the chalet. That's actually, to my knowledge, a privately owned spot for like club members. They got it years ago. But Vail Resorts has the most exclusive, best residence you could possibly imagine in the entire world, in my opinion. That is right at the base of this ski run, but it's before you get to the base of Chair 7, meaning in the morning when you stay there during the winter months, you just walk out the door, click on your skis, cruise on down, make laps in Game Creek, maybe drop into the back. So it's a good spot. We'll bring up that footage for you right now. I've got to get you up there to check it out. I want to do snow reports from there this winter. I
Okay.
think it would be a great location, don't you?
I think yes. Yes, I do.
Yeah, this is ideal. Just next to it, I didn't get any footage of that, is the Game Creek restaurant. So don't confuse the two of those. People that go to the restaurant, they look down on this building. This is Ouzo below me, looking over toward Wildcard. It is a 4-bedroom residence, has just the greatest amenities. It's pretty casual, to be honest. More of kind of a rustic feel to it, but it is situated directly in the woods. I mean, when you pull up to there on your mountain bike in the summertime, there are deer, you see bears, there are foxes. I mean, you live in the wildlife, and this is it. And imagine this in reverse in the winter, walking out the door and going skiing. Huge kitchen that every chef would love, massive area to gather upstairs and downstairs. And then when you're ready for some shenanigans or to have a little relaxation after a long day of skiing, you jump in the tub and you dream of the following day. There, off to the right is Lost Boy, and there's Ouzo going down, and of course up toward Wildcard. I think that if you were going to come to Vail and you wanted to impress your friends and get a lot of vertical in, that's where you would go to. And it is located right down here below where I'm standing. Give them a call at the Arabelle, right where Trisha is reporting from today, and they can give you more information.
I just like that you're also, you're very validly including the shenanigans in the part of staying there. You
Yeah,
wouldn't know anything about those, would you?
What? I'm sorry. What did you say? You had a question?
Uh-huh.
Oh, you
Yeah,
wanted to see the view? Look at that.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
it's a great
exactly.
place. It's really cool. It's really unique. There's a snow cap that helps facilitate getting you back and forth. You can ski into it. You can bike into it. It is just the coolest, and you'd be surprised how affordable it is because you can put maybe about 12 people in there comfortably. A couple families could rent that out, so that would be a fun time.
Oh, man.
Tell you what, how
Yes.
about you go full screen with you real quick? And I'm
Okay.
going to hike out here. I'm going to go to the other side, but I hate making those awkward moves. Go to you, and I'll start the hike. I'm gonna do a little
Okay.
hike right here, and you can come
All
along
right.
with me.
All right, we're gonna watch Ken hike. All right, don't breathe super heavy, buddy. Don't start being that guy. Okay, we're gonna let Ken. Oh, shoot. Let's go back to him for a second. Let's see. Can we hear him heavy breathing? Nope. Ken. Nope. You're doing good. You're doing good. I just hear the laughing. Also, John Bonner says that is a great option for my next ski trip. Yes, John. Right? Like that's a great option for my next ski trip. I live here, but I would like to do that. All right, Ken. I'm very impressed that you are hiking at probably at least 12,000 feet right now, and we can barely hear you breathe
With
while
coffee.
drinking coffee. Look at the multitasking on this guy, right? Okay. All right. Keep on hiking. We are going to take a quick break. When we come back, we are going to go to look at what's going on with your fly fishing report, probably take a look at some fish live in Gore Creek. And then Trisha has some really interesting facts about what's going up for the upcoming season. There's some big improvements that are going to be made, and she has all the details. So stay with us. We'll be right back.
Berkshire Hathaway Home Services for real estate. Where do we begin? For checklists and for wish lists. For tour after tour after tour. For
Is this the one? Or let's just see one more.
For closing. Finally closing. Your forever agent will be there for all of it. Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. For you, for life.
With beautiful weather like we're seeing today, it would be a great time to get out on the river and to go with Fly Fishing Outfitters because they have been in business since 1992, locally owned and operated. They are Orvis endorsed, and they're just all around great team that does such good work on the rivers, and they know what they're talking about and they're passionate about it. So whether it's just you as an individual, maybe you want to go as like a fun date, maybe you want to go with a corporate event, or maybe you have a wedding party, you want to book them for that. They do all of those things. And because they are Orvis endorsed, that means that not only are they stewards of the land, but they are also excellent when it comes to customer service. That's how they got that endorsement. So really trust these guys. They're so good at what they do. And you can go to flyfishingoutfitters.net for all of the information. This is live. This is the new fish cam on Gore Creek. Oh, I can see two of them. You can see this is kind of like Where's Waldo of like the fish world. Like you really have to look for them because they blend in so well. But again, if you want to catch these guys, Fly Fishing Outfitters can definitely help you with that. And right now, what they're saying they fish on the Eagle River, the Colorado River, the Roaring Fork, and because of the cooler nights, the fishing and the scenery is just spectacular right now. And so whether you are a novice or a seasoned angler, they have something for everybody. So half and full day walk and wade or float trips are going out every day right now. And so let's say you're going to be going out on the Eagle River. They're saying that the water is so low right now that there's no need to wade in really deep. And the brown trout are really in pre-spawn mode. And so they're feeding more aggressively before, they do what they do. And the bugs are on the small side. So they're fishing some smaller midges, some blue-winged olives, and tricos. And mid-morning is the best time to be out. So flyfishingoutfitters.net. Oh, we got another one coming in on the left side of the screen. You see? Wow. This is probably like the most fish I've seen on the Gore Creek fish cam. This is he's big. Look at that guy. All right. Well, check him out. Give him a call. Fly Fishing Outfitters is where you want to go to get out there on the river. Okay. Now let's say maybe you want to learn a little bit more about what's coming up for the winter season. November 12th is the kickoff date at Vail Mountain, and Trisha Swenson is on the scene live with us this morning in Lionshead. Trisha, so big thing. They just had a big announcement this week.
Oh, I know. A big announcement. Okay, we're still at the air bell. I got the maypole in the background. We're going to take it over here. Behind me is the Eagle Bond gondola back there. I'm going to go into the sunshine. So follow me here. So we're going to have a little bit of sun to warm me up this morning. But Vail Resorts made a huge announcement earlier today. 320 million worth of lift improvements, 19 lifts across 14 resorts, coast to coast, to enhance the skier and snowboarder experience. That's what Vail Resorts is all about. And we're so excited about what they're going to be doing here on Vail Mountain. So if you like Tier 5, you like skiing the back bowl, sun up, sun down bowl, that sort of thing. But Tier 5 is a very popular place. So sometimes it can get a bit of a line. So what they're going to do is install a high-speed quad from the base of 5 all the way up to Wildwood Smokehouse, that restaurant that's at the top of Chairs 3 and Chair 7 out of Game Creek Bowl. So can you imagine? You want to lap Ricky's. Ricky's, you can lap that. One lift will get you out there. So I'm super excited about that. And then speaking of Game Creek Bowl, they are going to replace the high-speed quad, which brings 4 people up, with a 6-pack lift. So increasing the uphill capacity by about 50%. So that is going to be awesome too, because those are a couple of my favorite places to ski. If I don't have time to go all the way to the back bowls, I love cruising Game Creek Bowl. And with that high-speed 6-person lift, we're going to see a dramatic improvement in that area. So really excited about what is going to be happening, not only on Vail Mountain, but boy, so many different different places. Keystone and Breckenridge just over the pass here in Summit County. And then a lot of the smaller resorts that are around the nation are getting improvements as well. And Ashley, I don't know about you, but I grew up skiing on the little ski areas in Minnesota. But that's how I learned, and that's how I got into the sport, which eventually brought me here. So I think it's so important that we have support for those smaller resorts that get people interested in the sport, and then they come on their big trip to places like Vail and Beaver Creek. And speaking of Beaver Creek, really excited to hear what's going on over at McCoy Park. You know all about this, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, that area is so beautiful, right, for some snowshoeing and cross country skiing. But oh, yeah, they are definitely giving it a facelift this year.
Yes, yes, yes. We're seeing two new lifts going in, 17 different runs, but don't take it from me. We had the experts over there, and we're going to get the information right from them. So if Rachel can roll the tape, let's see the video of the new things happening over at Beaver Creek with McCoy Park.
First, I'd like to express my gratitude to our teams. There are literally decades of experience standing next to me here and throughout McCoy Park right now. So McCoy Park is the newest of our designated learning terrain for Beaver Creek.
It's been a long time in the making, McCoy Park. It's been part of our master development plan for probably around 30 years for Beaver Creek. And formerly it's been Nordic and snowshoe trails out here, which we're still gonna have, but it's gonna add 17 new trails, 250 acres of groomable glade skiing. It's gonna be very unique and we're looking forward to it.
It means that our beginner and intermediate skiers and riders can have an experience that's like none other. So they start in Haymeadow Park, which is the base area smart terrain, head up to Red Buffalo Park, which is mountaintop vistas, and then they can progress and come out here to McCoy Park and be able to ski in a tranquil bowl experience. This is unique to Beaver Creek. This is unique to the ski industry.
I think this project's gonna go super smooth. They just got to get their survey points in and they'll start digging with that excavator over there for the top terminal, put some concrete in the ground, dig tower holes, fly with the helicopter, the concrete into those.
The hardest part is the compressed schedule because of a wildlife closure that we needed to respect. So it's compressed a year project into 4.5 months.
We appreciate the support and partnership with the U.S. Forest Service, and that's really what it is. We work with them hand in hand to make sure that we are respectful of the natural beauty and the natural environment that's out here while providing welcoming access for our guests to the great outdoors.
With our Red Buffalo Park development from 2 years ago, we saw how popular that was with the guests and that intermediate and beginner skier. And what's unique about McCoy Park is it's kind of a bowl. There's not a lot of cross traffic. We don't have mixed ability levels. Like, you're not going to see experts out here with beginners and intermediates as you would maybe in Red Buffalo Park, where those people are going to Ripsaw and Spider. Instead of having those traditional cut runs, it'll be groomable glades. So you'll be able to go in and out of the pockets of trees.
There's a lot of rolling, undulating terrain, just kind of a whole different exploratory experience.
So McCoy Park will provide a unique experience for our new families and young kids who are seeking a mountain adventure and be in this tranquil bowl setting and challenge themselves, connect with nature, and connect with each other.
Coming new this winter season. So exciting to see the upgrades. I'm really excited about the new lift that's going to be in Game Creek Bowl. And Hannah is saying, I love Chair 5. She's so excited for all the improvements. And, we love hearing from you guys this morning. So keep those chats coming. And then also Ride Divide is saying, hey, beautiful morning. Thanks for the views. Well, speaking of those views, Ken Hovey, I saw him hiking. I saw him. He was hustling. Let's see where he is now. He's on top of Vail Mountain. You got some cramps there, buddy? How you doing?
I'm just kidding. I need, what is that? What are those cans of air that they sell?
Oh, yeah, right? Yeah, some boost oxygen.
Yeah, they need to have one of those up here. Not even for the hike, for taking your breath away. Live here on VDL. No other network, by the way, does this. Not that I know of. Brings you live reports from the ski mountain, right from the trails in the summer, showing you these views. I know I've been giving you the trivia today, Ashley, and to be honest, you've failed miserably so far.
Keep it going. I'm going to keep on disappointing you. Just wait.
Then I'm just going to tell you, I'm standing on lodgepole.
Okay, good job. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you for that.
That's the run. I'm up here on the mountain, Chair 2's here. I wanted to scramble over here. I thought that this was a good view of the Gore Mountain Range. You can actually see the Avanti chairs there. And what did you say? The lifts start spinning for the season in like 6 weeks? November
12th, Ken.
Wow.
I know that. Yeah. Like, I got that trivia on lock.
Hopefully hopefully I'll be standing in snow like this deep when those reports come, that this will all be filled in. But until then, we'll take it. This is one of my favorite chairlifts to ride because once you're up here, you have the opportunity. You could head over toward chairs 3 and 4. You could duck back into Game Creek and just do some simple groomer laps through here. So a lot of options during the winter. But on this segment, I wanted to talk about hiking options. I brought my GoPro along with me when I did Saturday's show and did berry picker. So I have some better footage of that we can bring up. There's not even a trivia question. I'm just curious. Have you ever done berry picker?
Oh, I sure have, all the way to the top. So I'm very impressed that you were doing this and filming at the same time, because talk about taking your breath away. The first, quarter mile of this thing is intense.
It's pretty steep. I'm not going to lie. I went early, so nobody saw me almost go into cardiac arrest. But within the, first 20 minutes, you get to these areas, which are so gorgeous. You forget that you're exercising. I always see the little aspens. Look at this grove. They're just behemoth aspens that you go through. And I only made it up through, maybe you recall, like the second or third big patch that turns yellow. And this is it. This was the highlight of the hike. And then coming down, this is a hike that I wanted to bring up because last hike I talked about would be more advantageous to use the chairlift to access. This one you can access from right where Tricia Swenson is, right there at the Arabelle at Vail Square. You could just hike on up, go across the road, look for berry picker, go as far as you like. This was my turnaround point about a half an hour in, and I figured, what else am I going to find that could be more gorgeous than this? I wanted to bring that to our viewers. If you've done this hike, chime in. Give us your comments. Tell us what you think about berry picker. I know it is definitely one of my favorites.
Oh, yeah. One of the things I started looking for when I was out there recently was the bear claw marks and the aspens.
Yeah.
In some of those thicker groves. And it's cool when you really look for them, you can find them. And a lot of them go all the way to the top of the trees. And you can just see they're 5 little fingernail points as they make their way. It's so magical, but man, those colors are just perfect right now.
It really is perfect. To talk about the bear segment, I've seen those. About a year ago, I was mountain biking on Vail Mountain. I came around a turn and there's a bear. And, not a joke bear, like I messed with Tricia that time, but I come around a real bear. I come around a turn, I stop, and it walks down, and I look, and it was on Bear Tree, the run.
No way.
I was like, wait, so it's not just a clever name. It was pretty funny.
Awesome.
The bears are harmless, though. If you ever encounter a bear, no worries, make some noise. Nothing to be scared of. So it's kind of interesting to see them. Don't approach them. Don't try to pet them. Leave the wildlife alone.
Yeah, no petting of the bears. Actually on berry picker, that was also the first time I ever saw a mama moose and a baby moose. And they were thankfully, this is why I never listen to music or anything when I'm hiking, because I was on my way up and I was maybe 15 minutes in, and there was a mama moose and her baby moose barreling down berry picker. They were moving. And so I got out into the middle of the run and was just it was amazing to watch. Amazing. But that's why I'm no music. I just want to enjoy it. Also, is that M Aspen? M Aspen says, awesome. Another exclamation point. Ken, I feel like we should have a tally of how many exclamation points we can get on the chat this morning.
I would love to be talking back. We really appreciate our viewers. And we should let all of our viewers know, this will be our final episode of Vail Daily Live for the summer season. We're coming back for the winter, but we're going to get a little bit of a break. We appreciate, I think I speak on behalf of Ashley and Tricia that are doing the program, and Ty, Brazzo, Meredith, everyone else, Charlie. We truly appreciate all the positive feedback, the vibes. We've learned a lot, I think, how long have we been on the air now?
It's been over 100 episodes. I know that for sure.
Okay. And we've learned a lot. We've had technical difficulties, but I promise all of our viewers, we are striving to bring you the best program, bring you local information, share with you the views. Hopefully, fingers crossed, this winter, we'll be up here on the mountain doing snow reports live. But we really just wanted to bring a program to viewers that talked about news that affects us and also bring views that affect everybody in a positive way. So it's been a pleasure so far. But we're not done with the show yet.
No, we're not. Here's what I think we should do. Also, Diane says, "What? I'm sad. When are you coming back?" So actually, Diane, so we technically Sunday is our last show. So this is the beginning of our last week of like this season, and then we're gonna take a little break for mud season. We're gonna work out somewhere like we're gonna keep learning, we're gonna keep progressing, and then we'll be back November 12th when the mountain opens. So we're just taking a little breather, like like most of the valley. Well, not like most of the valley, right? There probably is no off season anymore. But
Where's can we bring Trish in?
yeah, let's try it. Yeah.
Let's do
There's
it. Where
look
is
at
she? We'll get some weather. There
oh,
she is.
there she is.
Hey,
Hi,
hey
Trisha.
everybody. Yeah, I thought I'd come
Oh,
down to where the trail
oh
maps
shoot.
are.
Trisha, you're a little fuzzy. Listen, you're a little fuzzy. We're gonna
We'll
refresh you
come
really
back.
fast. Also, M. Aspen says your channel is refreshing. We look forward to
Uh,
you when you return. Oh, thank you so much. And wait, Posey. Posey says you're Ken, you're getting everybody talking this morning. I love this. Okay. Wait,
good.
Rachel, what is Posey saying? She's down. Can we get Posey or he? We love you guys at VDL. Please come back. Oh, thank you so much. This is just like making our day. You have no idea. I love it when you
Yeah,
talk to us.
it
And then
will. And
Diane,
yeah,
oh,
I think it
Diane
just
says, okay, I'll be
reflects.
waiting.
I think it just reflects on what the stars of the show always are, and it's the mountains. It is not about
Mhm.
you or I talking. I just truly like sharing views and the excitement of living in the mountains. We're so fortunate to be here, and let's just face it, tomorrow is not guaranteed. We have no idea what's going to happen today, so do the best you can. Can we? I don't know if Rachel's ready. We
Yeah,
got a
yeah.
few minutes while
Let's
Trisha
bring
gets
Trisha.
ready.
Yeah,
Oh, is
she's
she
back.
back?
She's good. She's looking good. Let's bring Trisha
All
back in.
right.
Oh shoot, Trisha, you're still a little pixelated. Okay, listen, you guys. Look, we still have more coming your
That's
way.
okay.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna give Rachel just like a sec to breathe because she's like punching all the buttons back there. Okay, we're gonna take a quick break. When we come back, Ken, I need another beautiful shot. I know that's gonna be hard for you to accomplish, and then we're gonna get another look at that local weather forecast. We have some history from Trisha to tell us a little bit more about what's going on there in Lionshead. So hang on. We'll be right back after this quick break.
Slifer Smith and Frampton, the #1 real estate company in the Vail Valley. With nearly $1.5 billion sold so far this year, Little Brave Lodge is already a contract and set to become the highest priced sale in Bachelor Gulch history. This Creekside estate in Vail just hit the market with more than 7,000 square feet, just minutes from Vail Village. Or this newly renovated 5-bedroom home on Beaver Creek Mountain gives you ski in, ski out access. See them all at vailrealestate.com.
Nap Harvest is your marketplace for locally produced products like seasonal organic produce, meats, eggs, dairy, breads, flours, nap nectars, and more. It's harvest time, and that means Hotchkiss tomatoes, Olathe sweet corn, and Paonia peaches. We also have a full bounty of mushrooms, such as blue oysters, king trumpets, lion's mane, and chestnuts. Nap Harvest, your indoor farmers market, open 7 days a week in Eagle Ranch.
Okay, so we're just chatting with all of you. Ken was showing us some beautiful shots of Berry Picker that he was just out on last week. And Berry Picker, if you're not familiar with exactly where that is, we have a little map for you so we can show you. So it's right at the base of Lionshead. You can hike straight out from the village, and so you can see here on the trail map, it's gonna be on the right hand side of the screen. So you can see that gondola 19 is that big red line. And so as we kind of zoom in, basically it takes you up. Either you can go all the way to the top of the mountain, you can take the gondola back down, or you can connect to Strawberry Lane, which is about a quarter of the way up, and then you can cruise on over to Vail Village and make a loop. That's my favorite way to do it, is just to do like a 3-mile loop there. But you can check out all of those trails right at the base of Vail Mountain. They have these trail posters so you can see exactly where you're going. They also have it very clearly marked, which is also amazing when you're brand new to an area and you're not sure where to go. They do an excellent job with the signage and then also maintaining those trails. And Diane says, "Oh, don't, Diane, you're so sweet." She says, "Don't sell yourself short. You guys are awesome and a lot of fun to watch. Thank you so much." And also thank you for chiming in on the chat. We love to hear from you. We really do. And then John replying to Diane Ham, "I agree. You two, you guys you're just making our day this morning. But look, we want to show you what's going on with the weather if you are planning to be out and about today, and especially over the next several days. So if you want to get out and hike and get up to the top of Vail Mountain where Ken is this morning, maybe do a little bike ride. It's going to be a perfect day to do it. So a lot of sunshine this morning. It's cool, but it's not as cool as it has been. I woke up in Eagle, temperatures were in the 40s this morning. So it seemed like a little bit warmer than it was last week. And currently in Vail, it's 45 degrees, sunny, slight wind speed. And then we're going to be seeing those highs in the upper 60s, low 70s in Vail. If you're going to be in Eagle and Gypsum, highs in the upper 70s again today. But then Rachel, I'm gonna make you do it. I'll make you do it. She's such a little summer Grinch. She really is. She hates the colder weather, but bring it on. So as we get into tomorrow, we're gonna drop almost 10 degrees, and then Wednesday and Thursday, look at this, highs in the 50s with some rain on the way. So excited. And thank you so much to Carrots for this local weather forecast. They've been creating those heirlooms for 50 years now. And speaking of 50 years ago, right, we got a lot of history here in the Valley. And Tricia Swenson, of course, she knows all about it, especially when it relates to the ski areas. So Tricia, oh man, okay, there you are. It's so beautiful, but shoot, it's still a little pixelated. No. All right, listen, we're gonna have you refresh one more time. Let's see if that'll work. Because how beautiful is that view right there, right? The base of the mountain where you can see all of those fall colors changing. You can see that bluebird sky. It's so stunning right now. So listen, before we get back to Tricia, I wanted to tell you too that right now, especially if you're a local and you love live music, the Valar Performing Arts Center has their Underground Sound Series. It officially kicked off last week, but it's 7 shows, 7 drinks for $125. It's an amazing deal. And so it's your chance to really enjoy that live music at a fraction of the cost of typical show prices. And of course, it's at the Valar Performing Arts Center, which is stunning. It's right underneath the ice rink area, which is now kind of like the summer spot to be in Beaver Creek. But if you want to get tickets, if you want to get signed up, you can go to valarpac.org. So the next show will be Jade Bird, taking place on October 6th. And then it's going to continue all the way through November 11th. So again, you can go to valarpac.org. Okay, so it looks like we're just going to have to take a sec for the refreshing to take place so we can get you more of those beautiful shots on Vail Mountain. But I think we should probably take another look at what Ken Hovey is doing right now, because the man is shedding layers and he's showing us more beautiful views. Ken, is it warming up that much that now you're just in a plaid shirt?
I underestimated the altitude and trying to do reports. Should have brought a car. I've just been running. So forget it. I just went like this and you came to me. All right.
we knew you'd be ready. We knew you would. Listen, Ken, I was hoping, well, first of all, tell us what run you're on now.
Meadows right here, over easy, and then right down in the gully, chairs 3 and 4. Backside of the mountain there would be Northwoods. Christmas is right there, that portion, and Riva. You can see over toward Riva. Actually, I need to pan it a little bit. Forgive me for doing that. I just realized you can't see it. There they are.
Yeah. All right.
Right, there's all the ski
and it's
runs.
amazing. You can kind of see how the definition changes underneath those little sunbeams that you have in the shot there. Do you see any clouds out there?
Not many. It's gorgeous. To the west, there's a few. I've been tuned into your weather report. I'm sorry, Rachel. I know she loves the sunshine. The weather has been just, I would say, absolutely perfect lately. For travelers up here, light breeze right now, definitely warming up a lot. Gorgeous sunshine, a wonderful, even if you don't hike, if you simply drive through the Eagle River Valley right now, just look on both sides. It is as fantastic as it gets.
Oh, I could not agree with you more. Have you seen any wildlife out there this morning?
Oh, yes. A lot of deer this morning on my way up. They're all over the place. There's a reason they call that area Game Creek Bowl. There's a lot.
I mean, honestly, Ken, I never actually really thought about that. Never put that together. So Game Creek Bowl, hey. And when you're at the Game Creek Chalet, like, what's the craziest wildlife you've seen?
I've seen bears there, a couple cruising around. A lot of fox. For a while, I saw porcupines around. The Game Creek restaurant is right there. So I'm sure the wonderful smells of the restaurant float around. They don't just entice me. So they're definitely up there. Another great place to eat. I know that Trisha was having some issues, but we could bring it up and you and I could
Yeah.
perhaps chat about it. The Arabelle at Vail Square. I just
Yes, I
spoke
would
to
love to talk about this.
one more time. We can't share our appreciation enough for them for hosting Trisha this morning, but also just being the best hotel. I'm going to put that out there. Between them, Lodge at Vail, I love that. But the Arabelle is like the cream of the crop. You walk into the lobby, the fireplace, the furniture, it's just so well appointed, so comfortable. And Ashley, it's in the heart of it all. And we talked about art. They have gorgeous artwork in there.
And then the patio. You cannot mess with this. Like, right? Those views, you can't beat them.
No, Tavern on the Square. Outside dining, inside great. Bar is really fun. You walk out the door, saw the fireplace earlier. By the way, Trisha, thanks for the information. I did not know that plaque was there. Easy access to the mountain. If you have never been to their spa, make an appointment, go in. It is so relaxing. Their specialists there and their therapists are known to be the best. And then for the pump your iron workout enthusiasts, they got a world-class gym right there. It has everything. The Arabelle is really cool. And make sure you go across the 3rd level sky bridge and check out the view. And the ice skating rink will be implemented soon. That should be coming back, I'd say, within the next 6 weeks, probably by opening day. I'm speculating on that, but that's usually what happens.
Yeah, I mean, it just, I can't speak highly enough for the Arabelle. I mean, talk about like what a great place also to enjoy that cup of coffee first thing in the morning next to that fireplace in the lobby and
Yes.
the artwork. My gosh, it is stunning. And somebody that is there right now with that view behind her is our girl, Trisha Swenson. We're going to try to bring her in one more time. Let's see what's going on. Trisha. Oh, no.
Hello.
Well, okay, look. I can hear you, and it's so strange because when we have you and like when we keep you like tiny in a small little box, your shot looks super clear.
Let's do
And
that. Keep her in the little tiny box. Hi, Trisha. I feel like the Brady Bunch right now. Here's a story of a man named Hobie who was hanging out with 3 lovely blondes. All right. What's up, Trisha? How are you down there? What's going
Hey.
on? How are you enjoying the Arabelle?
Oh, you know what? It's so cool to walk around. And like I said, like all those little art things, if you don't pay attention, if you don't look around, you're going to miss them. But there's $1 million of art on, around, in, out of the Arabelle, which opened up to the public. They had their grand opening December 29th, 2007. Ken, I believe you were here with me. There was ice skating, there was hot chocolate. There was revelry. It was all around Christmas and New Year's. So it's amazing.
I think that's so long ago. You and I were single still.
Probably.
We weren't.
Back
We
in the
weren't
day.
not only married. We didn't have kids. We could just hang out all day.
It was a long time ago. Hey, but speaking of a long time ago, Lionshead has changed a lot. Vail opened in 1962. It's almost their 60th anniversary. Not quite yet, not quite yet. And then Lionshead opened several years later. And when they opened up the Lionshead gondola, Ken, I'm not sure if you know this story, but so Pete Seibert, one of the founders of Vail, along with Earl Eaton, they thought it'd be a great photo opportunity if he was in the gondola car or was posing with this lion. They'd hired a lion trainer and a lion to come up to Lionshead. And Lionshead is named after the rock outcropping that faces west just above the town of Minturn. So kind of over that ridge is where Lionshead got its name. So this lion tamer is a little, peculiar kind of a guy and kind of sketchy. They weren't quite sure about him. And then what happened with all kind of like the electrical cords and getting ready for the big event, the lion kind of got zapped in the tail by this electrical cord, which spooked him, which just like, it let out a growl. And Pete is like, what? You want me to like hang out with this thing? So I just love the picture of him with that Pete Seibert grin and the story behind that lion. He's like, I'm not going to ride up in there. I'm not going to ride the gondola with the lion.
Now you get in the gondola car with the lion, Pete. It'll be such a great photograph.
Yeah.
Pete was a very smart man. He knew better.
Yeah. Hey, but yeah, but it's kind of cool just to see how much Lionshead has changed, and I'm so excited about those new lifts going in, the 6-pack lift in Game Creek Bowl, and then the new 4-pack, brand new lift bringing you from the bottom of Tier 5 all the way up to Wildwood Smokehouse. And guys, Epic Pass, if you haven't gotten your Epic Pass yet, the prices do go up on October 14th, and right now they're at a 20% off discount than what they normally would be for the whole season. So the time is now, and you really pay for it in a matter of days. And there's so many different ski resorts that you are included in this.
I mean, got to
Yes.
get it before October 14th. Ken, you got yours or what? You ready?
I have my Vail pass, my employee pass. I do work for Vail Resorts. I'm a proud employee of them for many years. Trisha, I was thinking about it. I think I've been with them so long. I think I get my lifetime pass pretty soon.
Ooh, all
I got to
right.
be close. It's
Yeah.
been, I think 91 is when I started. So
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Ken,
I'm there.
what did you start as with Vail Resort? What was your first job?
My very first job was with Handsome Steve Johnson.
Yes.
He was my supervisor at Beaver Creek. I worked the top of Centennial Lift, chair 6, 21 years old, lived at the Tarns in the building called the Water Dog. I don't know if you remember that. And that was before they even had Bachelor Gulch, right? Arrowhead was its own resort. Man, I'm dating myself. Oh, my back. They Yes, it was back then. We used to hike up in our Sorels into Bachelor Gulch. We thought it was like this secret spot where the POW was, bro, and ride our Sorels down. And I met a very famous-ish snowboarder that lived in the building with me at that time, Trisha and
Was
Ashley.
it
It was
Kevin Delaney?
it was Kevin Delaney was there. It was Rob Bach.
Oh
Rob Bach was
yes.
there. Yeah, he. I don't know if he actually lived there or if he was just couch surfing. There's no telling with him. They were a rowdy bunch.
Okay,
But that was
listen,
my first thing.
Rachel's telling me that you guys are a little bit of a rowdy bunch. We need to shut our traps for a sec so that we
Okay.
can take a break. And then we'll be back with more of you two, more of those beautiful views. And we'll also have your lens of the day and a last look at that weather before we send you off on a beautiful Monday morning.
Berkshire Hathaway Home Services for real estate. Where do we begin? For checklists and for wish lists. For tour after tour after tour. For
Is this the one? Or let's just see one more.
for closing. Finally closing. Your forever agent will be there for all of it. Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. For you, for life.
When it comes to buying quality flooring for your Colorado home, there's only one store in the Vail Valley to choose from, Rugs Benedict. Having served the Vail Valley for over 40 years, you can be confident that you are working with true flooring experts. With hundreds of choices in stock and the combined buying power of 1,000 Carpet One stores, we will find incredible deals for you. Rugs Benedict offers the best selection in area rugs, hardwood flooring, carpet, and luxury vinyl, so that you can find the perfect fit to fill the beautiful space in your home or business and have it installed right away. We don't use freelancers, and neither should you. Rest assured and let our full-time staff of professionals at Rugs Benedict install your new floor with the highest quality standards and a lifetime installation guarantee. So stop by and pay us a visit at our 10,000 square foot showroom in Avon and let our team find you incredible deals and a flawless flooring experience. Because at Rugs Benedict, we know floors.
Okay, welcome back. It's time for your lens of the day. And today I have chosen some frames by Jacques-Marie Mage because you want to be able to see all these beautiful shots that we're showing you here on Vail Daily Live clearly and also look good while you're enjoying your day, whatever, if you're going to be going to the office or you're going out for happy hour, if you're going to be maybe going and enjoying a nice lunch at the Arabelle today. And so these are from the VU collection from Jacques-Marie Mage, and they are called the ARP, and they're limited edition, number 161 out of 350. And the way that they describe these is just so their copy editor is amazing. So with an uncompromising attention to detail, these glasses skimp neither on luster or comfort. The slender and boldly sculpted frames feature a new custom floating hinge system, allowing the temples to freely adjust and ensure a perfect fit. Also, I just love the color, and I think that glasses are just the coolest thing ever. I don't necessarily need them, but I want them because I think that they're so cool. So if you need to get your prescription adjusted, if you just want to get some frames and and feel cool, stop on in to Eyepieces of Vail. They have 7 locations, including one now in Snowmass. And of course, they have the expert customer service. They're so amazing at what they do. And, I think that for a day like today, going out and doing a little shopping, heading up to any one of their locations, if it's in Beaver Creek, in Edwards, in Vail, it's going to be a gorgeous day. But I'm going to bring in Ken Hovey to help me do this last look at your local weather forecast, brought to you by Liv Sotheby's. Oh man, Ken, it could not be a more beautiful day. Couldn't
No,
be a
it
more
doesn't.
beautiful day.
Hey, before we got to the Liv Sotheby's weather, I was wondering, do you have a pair of sunglasses there that I could borrow from Eyepieces?
Yeah, let me see let me see what I got in my box.
You mind holding them up?
Let me work on it.
If it was only that easy, once we figure that technology out, you hold them up. On my face.
This would be. I would choose these aviators for you. I think these would look really good on you. Like those ones.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Pop. I'm going to pretend I have aviators on because it is bright. There's your weather report. A lot of sunshine. Cold temperatures are coming. Some more foul weather potentially tomorrow. Thanks to Liv Sotheby's International Realty for this weather and mountain report. They are the authority on just some of the most fantastic homes. Homes that would have views similar to this. So give them a call. Weather looks fantastic today, Ashley. As we've said all day, it's the next coming days that it could turn just a little nastier, but great opportunity to start doing some of that work on your closet, transitioning from the summer clothes into the more fall and winter. Currently up here on the mountain, feeling in the mid 40s, going to reach up into the upper 60s and low 70s. Overnight lows again will drop down into the 40s. Plenty of sunshine today. More clouds increasing tomorrow. And then as we progress into the week, we could see the rain showers lasting all the way through Thursday afternoon. And you'll see a pretty significant change in the temperatures with our daytime highs only getting up into the low 50s. Quick rebound going into next weekend. And as mentioned earlier, next weekend will be the final weekend of mountain operations for the summer for Vail Mountain for accessing the gondola with your pass to come up. So they'll be done, and then they reopen in November for the winter ski season when we have this. Holy Cross.
I mean, cool. Yeah, exactly. How cool. Your office is out of control this morning. And I believe, should we take one more quick break before we close things out?
And real quick, Ashley, I was going to say, wild card right here, Lost Boy right down here.
Oh, I love Lost Boy.
And then Beaver Creek over in the distance. Another fantastic resort.
Oh, seriously. Okay, listen, Ken, stay right there. We're going to take a very, very quick break. I can see Trisha standing by in her beautiful sunglasses, standing out there in the sunshine. We're going to close this thing down right after this.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We are for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% on the best designer brands. Visit outlets@silverthorne.com for current sales and events.
Okay, that's going to just about wrap things up for this Monday edition of Vail Daily Live. We're going to bring my co-host back into this mix. Trisha Swinton looking great at the Arabelle. Ken Hovey up live on the mountain. Trisha, I see you got those sunglasses on. It's bright out there, huh?
You know what? Your lens of the day inspired me to just put them on, because I want to have I want the sun on my face right now. But yes. But hey, quick story: is Ken in yet? I gotta have him.
Oh yeah, he's here. He's listening.
I'm here. I'm listening.
Okay, so you mentioned the run Lost Boy, which can remember when we used to have the old studios here, we used to do laps around Lost Boy at our lunch breaks. But Lost Boy was named after a boy who was actually lost. So before Game Creek was part of the resort, before that was developed, there was a skier, a young person that got lost out there. Fortunately, he was an Eagle Scout, so he was able to be resourceful, take some tree branches. He slept underneath a tree well, and then it basically took him, he slept there overnight, and it took him most of the day to get out. And the entire town rejoiced. They were so happy. So they decided to call Lost Boy after that young person. I believe he was from Illinois. Who survived the night and lived to tell about it once he climbed out.
And that was a big deal back then, Trisha, because that was pre-Gore-Tex, right?
Yes, I'm
Like
sure
it
he's
was,
been like,
yeah.
whoa.
Hey, I want to show you guys something I think you'll get a kick out of. There's me and
Oh.
you and us. You can watch. This is blowing my mind. We can give Vail Daily Live from here. We can watch it from here live on everything. Like the opportunities are endless here. It's crazy.
Oh man, Trisha, Ken and I kind of had this moment last week where I mean, I don't know about you, but being in the field of broadcasting and having the career that you've had, have you ever had a chance to be a part of something this groundbreaking? I don't think I have. This is amazing.
No, this is super cool, and it's just great where we can take it. We can take you with us. Thank you so much to all the chatters that have been chiming in today, and we try to give you the information you want to hear. And if there's something you're not hearing from us, put it in the chat, and we'll try to find the answers for you.
Yeah, including
Awesome.
that history about Lost Boys and everything in between, Trisha Swenson. Nice work. Okay,
Excellent.
well,
Well, girls, I'm
listen.
going to check out. I'll leave you with the view. I love you both so much. Great to be with you this summer. Great work
Ah,
out there. Can't wait to see you this winter. I'll leave you with this. Make sure
thank
you
you so
join
much.
us
All right.
throughout the winter, Vail Daily Live.
Yeah, right back at you again. Yeah, keep that shot up there, and we're gonna give you a quick look at your picks of the day, and then we're gonna come back and close it out with that beautiful shot from the top of the mountain. So stay right there, Ken. If you want to get out and you want to maybe I don't know, tempt the taste buds first thing today. We want to make sure that you have the deals and the steals. So Garfinkel's every day open from 11 to 9. They have the best sports bar, all the games, best burger that you can build your own. Also, if you're looking for maybe some Monday night football after getting out and crushing a hike like that or a bike ride to the top of Vail Mountain, the Red Lion has their Monday night football kicking off at 6:15. They have $5.99 21-ounce Coors Light drafts from 5 to close, 22 TVs to watch, and then they also have their RL House Bloody Mary from 11 to 4 for $7.99. Then don't forget that, I mean, winter is upon us, right? It's coming up on November 12th. Vail will be opening for the season. Charter Sports has their annual warehouse sale. It's going on October 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. They have demo skis, snowboards, ski jackets, pants, goggles, gloves, helmets, paddleboards, summer apparel, bikes, 60 to 80% off. And then on top of that, we also have the Vail Ski and Snowboard Swap. So if you want to get out there right where Ken is and enjoy those slopes on the greatest equipment and get a screaming deal, October 8th, 9th, and 10th at the Dobson Ice Arena, the Vail Ski and Snowboard Swap is back. So don't forget about that. Also, let's check in with our chat one more time, Rach, before we say goodbye officially this morning. Gary says, great show. Thank you so much, Gary. Also, Ride Divide, thanks VDL for such epic mornings. Views better than coffee. Oh, Ken Hobie, did you hear that? Views
Yes.
better than coffee. I completely agree. Diane says she loves the history, and John says, thanks, great show, great views. Could not agree more. Thank you, Ken Hobie, Trisha Swenson. Thanks to all of you for joining us on this Monday edition of Vail Daily Live. We will be back live at 7:30 tomorrow morning for our last week of Vail Daily Live before we sign off just for a little bit, and then we'll be back for the winter season with all of you. So thanks for joining us. We'll see you live at 7:30 tomorrow.